Carolyn Rosenblatt, registered nurse and attorney at agingparents.com. Today, I'd like to talk about the issue of elders and driving. This is for all of those of you who have an older person in your family, it could be a grandparent, aunt, uncle, or parent, anybody, who is still driving and you know that it's dangerous. There are people who say, oh, we'll wait until there's an accident before we try to get the keys away from grandma. The problem with that is grandma could kill someone, okay? I'm going to tell you a true story. I met a gentleman and his wife who were on vacation next to us, and we got to talking. And the woman told me that her husband had been passing out and the doctor took his license away. Then, after a year, the doctor, I'm sorry to say, gave the man back his license. He wasn't cured of whatever problem it was that caused him to pass out. He passed out right in front of his apartment building as he hit and killed his best friend. That is true, okay? The bottom line here is there are some people who just should not be driving. If your aging loved one has memory loss, they're forgetting where they're going, they're forgetting that you said you were coming over, they're forgetting that you called 5 minutes ago and told them something and they don't remember that conversation, probably that person should not be driving. It's hard to get the keys away from a stubborn person who doesn't think there's anything wrong with them, and they keep driving. They are endangering the lives of other people. They are endangering their own lives, and it's very important for family members, other loved ones, to take action. What does action look like? The first thing is you all have to be in agreement that this is dangerous and it needs to stop. Then you need to approach your aging loved one with the idea that all of you believe it's time, okay? Most people really resist, but the majority of people, when they are asked nicely, will you stop driving, please? We think it's just getting to be too much. You're getting to that place where you have to stop. Most people will say, okay. But there is a stubborn group, many people, who are not willing to listen to you and think they're fine. They're going to keep driving until some other action stops them. Well, what's going to stop them? Sometimes it takes a legal action. In every state, there are provisions to deal with impaired drivers. You're going to have to get a doctor to say that somebody is impaired and shouldn't be driving. In my state of California, there's a form. The Department of Motor Vehicles lets you fill out. It can be anonymous, but it basically says, check these boxes. Why is the person a problem? You mail it to the Department of Motor Vehicles. It's called a request for re-examination. They then contact the person who has a driver's license in that state that you've reported and requires that they come in and take the behind-the-wheel driving test again. Now, if they've got dementia or significant memory loss, they're probably going to flunk the test. Then their license will be taken away. So there are plenty of people to whom that has happened, and they keep right on driving. So the next step, if you have to, once their license has been taken away, you've got to remove the car. That can be a real struggle. You can disable the car, but smart people learn how to put something else back in or get a new key. Whatever it is, they will try to outsmart you so they can keep driving. Very dangerous. I encourage anyone who has an aging family member who is a dangerous driver to do all in your power to stop that person from driving. You might have to get a court order. You might have to do other things besides your state's Department of Motor Vehicles, but you're not helpless, and that's the point I'm trying to make. I have a 5-step plan for how to deal with a dangerous older driver in my book, The Family Guide to Aging Parents. It's available on our website, agingparents.com, and if you're struggling with this issue, I encourage you to get the book. It's in digital form also, and look at that chapter in particular. That's it for dangerous driving and what you need to do about it when it's your loved one. And I'm Carolyn Rosenblatt. Thank you for watching from agingparents.com.